Let's just go live. Not even play around. View on YouTube. It's yeah. It's all noisy and crap. YouTube. Feedback. Pop out chat. And then get rid of that window. And we're all good. No more feedback. Get rid of that. What is up, John and Chris? You guys hopped right in. I haven't been on here but 40 seconds. Oh, life is just, as you can see, I'm in my work shirt. Trying to do laundry today, and something just wasn't right. I looked up, and the whole dryer vent from my dryer was all freaking disconnected, to put it mildly, which I should have noticed a long time ago. So it got duct taped for now until I can get some new pipe, because my father hooked it up in the middle of the winter and he screwed it up, so I kind of half-assed fixed it so it actually worked. This is like 2 years ago, thinking I'd go back and fix it, just like I'm doing now. And I never went back and fixed it, so of course it all fell apart. And I just kind of half-assed patched it back together again, and I'll probably forget all about it until it falls apart the next time, and I got to pull it all apart and start over. But anyway, so yeah, last hour and a half I was moving, and of course my mother, if you don't know my mother, she's a massive junk collecting, hoarding pain in my butt, worse than me. I'm actually bad, and she's way worse than me. And there is an hour of moving crap out of the way to get to the dryer vents and stuff before you can fix anything, because she's got just junk. Needless to say, a bunch of junk got thrown out. And the dryer is now working, so I can have clean clothes, because I'm down to one pair of sweatpants and 2 t-shirts, which is not really a big deal in the current conditions. Yeah, didn't you see my post? I posted both on the actual YouTube and on Twitter about how he's crushing my poor little ankles. He's crushing my ankles in a vice. No, it's kind of cute, actually. It's a good video, actually. A lot of weird stuff he did. This is only my second cup of coffee, and it is now 11:15. That's not good. I need my coffee. Actually, I've been trying to drink less coffee, hoping it'll settle my stomach some. Coffee used to settle my stomach. Now it upsets my stomach. Does that make sense? Anyway, what's up, Mr. Buttram? Llama abuse. Whole family of llamas he's abusing. Doesn't get my chin on there right. Got some belly hanging. Well, that's kind of accurate, I guess. What's up? So anyway, could have used you about an hour ago, Sergio. Not that you really do that kind of, but it's still dent work. I was going to say dent work. It's all dented. That it was. It is just duct work, though. Duct work. Not duck. Duct. Oh, boy. Crinkly vent. Using the crinkly vent. Don't really like that crap, but you kind of have to. See, that's what people don't understand. You have to use a little bit of flex vent. Unless you got it so you can line it up and slide them together and they lock together somehow. Because one way or another, you need to be able to move the dryer now and again. Clean around it, clean behind it. So you need at least a piece of it somewhere so you can pull it out. I have flex going out of the house, and I have I have solid going out of the house to the actual stack pipe, whatever you want to call it. And I got one of them snorkel units outside, which I probably have to clean. I haven't cleaned it in a couple years. And then comes into the house, and then I have like, I don't know, a 4 or 5 foot section of flex. And then it's solid. There's a solid. I have one of the close quarter ones behind the dryer. That's all stuck there. Which is a good thing it actually happened, because I pulled it out and there was a freaking dead mouse behind the dryer anyways. Yeah, that stuff don't seal so well though. And I don't use the plastic. I use the solid metal flex vent, and it's an electric dryer, which is a little bit safer, not much. They can still burn the house down if you let it get too yucky. I don't know, is it? It shouldn't be. Nothing's changed, but you never know. This thing sometimes does that automatically. Default webcam. Yes, it is. No, it wasn't. Default. Why is the mic not working? Oh, I know why. I got my hard drive off because I was doing video stuff and it bogs down the computer. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Yes, the web mic was selected. Thank you, Mr. Buttram, for pointing that out. No, you don't have trained UV AV ears. You're just an anal pain in my butt. No. It's all good. Much more better. So I'm in lazy mode now after fighting and bending, and I'm not so flexible anymore with my fat gut. Anal butt. There you go. Kind of the same thing, anal butt. An anal and a butt. Anyway. So, yeah. So I was going to play with this thing today. The burnt mess. Not gonna. Just not in the mood. I might actually wait, because I think I said something last night or yesterday. IC3D sent me a bunch of off whatever filament, and they sent me a big roll. I guess it's, I don't know, he said whatever was on there. It's a 3-pound roll that's almost full, so he figures it's like 2.5 pounds, right? Kilos, whatever. It's one of the big rolls. That's 3/4 full, he said, or so. Anyway, I think what I'll do, he wants to, it's just there. I think I'm going to off spool it onto a couple 3 spools, and then raffle it on, well, give it away, raffle it off, whatever, and do it during me burning up re-burning up the SKR board. Crap. Which ought to be fun. And I think what I'll do is actually start building the frame layout, which I'll move around, but I can get kind of an idea going. I'm just going to do an I-frame. I was thinking about doing something else, but I think the Scrapbot, I kind of like Scrapbot better than Hodgepodge. The Scrapbot is going to be a I3 frame. I was thinking about doing a cantilever like the Prusa Mini, and God, I can still smell that burnt. I've washed my hands like a dozen times and plus done dishes twice now today, and I can still smell the burnt freaking board crap on my fingers. Keeps me anchored during the nor'easters. Yeah, the nor'easters aren't as bad as they are down there in Florida. No, it won't be crap. It'll work. I got to figure out exactly what I need. I know I need a screen. I have a couple boards, if this one don't work, I was actually gonna put that in it, but I think I'm not gonna bother. I'll just leave the MKS and the Pumpkin King and use this in it. If that won't fire up, I still have the original one from this guy from way back like 10 years ago when I bought this thing, however old it is. Not that old, but darn close. And it actually worked fine. There's nothing wrong with that board. It's just old and loud. Very, very loud. But it's a scrap bot. Whoever wins it at the end gets to modify it as much as they want after. I'm thinking of doing a cantilever design because I haven't done a cantilever yet. Not real big on the cantilever is why, but not real big on the swinging bed either. I do have a bed. It's not a great one. I have a heater. It's an unused. Where is it? Right here. I have a whole bunch of bed stuff. Ooh, they can have the original first flex bed ever made. You guys remember these things? You know what this is? With the white on one side and the black on the other, and it's semi-flexible. This was the old Print and Z bed. This was the first real flex bed ever that I can remember anyways. A brand new piece of PEI that's all scratched to crap. And I think I've already taken I took the protective film off of it. It's not sticker. It's the old kind of piece of glass. Piece of Lexan. Whoa. Another piece of glass. Where'd the bed go? I was just playing with it the other day. I have a PCB bed somewhere. I just had it out looking at it going, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a PCB bed, heat bed. And it's not. Which is why I didn't use it. Because it wasn't hooked to aluminum. What the hell did I do with it? Here's something else. Oh, here it is. And my old homemade flex bed, that was metal, with a piece of PCI, and a heat bed, which is not aluminum. Although I think it's aluminum core. Isn't it? Is it just a PCB board? Of course, I have no glasses here. These old ones will work. Pretty sure it's just a PCB board. Yep, that be plastic in the middle. It's a heat bed, 12 or 24 volt. Weighted magnet bed, and I can stick magnets on the bottom. So they can have a magnet bed or replace it however they want. It's small, it's 200 square, but oh well. It's a scrap bot. 200's fine. It's almost the size of an ender. What's up, Never Let the Machines Win, Mike? Just hanging out. The Llama Core's over here printing. It's printing a new screen cover thingy because I want the button for the kill and the speaker showing, and I need to make the slot for the SD card a little bit deeper. It doesn't quite line up. It needs to be like way down here. Which I actually did pretty good considering I didn't even measure it. I just kind of guessed where it was located. And I'll put that on there. And then I got to figure out how I'm going to run proper filament. Because right now I just have a piece of PTFE tube running off of it to the roll. Believe it or not, this actually works pretty well. It just jams into the roll, and as it needs it, it unrolls it. It just feeds it into the PTFE tube. Boom, done. It actually works better than I thought it would. I figured it would jam, but it don't. And it keeps it from unrolling too much. It's actually working pretty well. I'm surprised. There was a twist or a bind or something in there, it would stop real fast, though. I got a headache. Got a haddock. Going down the Gulf Stream. You guys remember that stupid song? What dream? Going down the Gulf Stream. Ooh. Coffee. My nose is full of laundry freaking lint. I'm working on it, dry it. I need to replace the whole thing. It's all freaking. I brushed it out as best I could, but it's yucky. Needs to be replaced. It's like 25, 30 years old. Gotta fix it. Fried haddock. I love that song. Too bad you can't play songs on YouTube. It's so sad you can't. You know, as long as the quality is bad enough that no one wants to copy it, they should let you do it. You know what I mean? They should. I remember the days, and I just looked the other day. I used to do a lot of mountain biking. If you look up Tom Lama, I used to have like 300 mountain biking videos. I used to have a contour camera, and I'd strap it to my mountain bike. But back then, as long as you didn't try to monetize your site and you signed off on this release form that you'd never try and profit off the video. And the third thing you had to do was you had to post a link to a purchase site, you know, like Apple's Music or iMusic or Amazon Play or Google Play or whatever, where they could actually purchase it. You had to put a couple of links in there. You could make videos with music. It was a lot. As long as you didn't profit off it and you shared places where they could profit off it, which was, I mean, what's wrong with that? It's like free advertising, and they just deleted all my videos. There's like 10 left. Yeah, the garbage dump is the biggest place in Miami. It's the tallest place in Miami. Actually, there's some pretty good mountain biking I hear down there. When I was down in the Keys, there was a park that let you mountain bike, pretty much level biking, dirt road biking. But there were some cool trails in the Keys in one of the parks. The only problem is every like 5 minutes it was beware of poisonous snakes signs everywhere. Beware of poisonous snakes. But the trails they were kind of nice to ride because it's almost like road riding because it's packed sand. So it was smooth as crap. You could haul ass on it. There's some mountain biking places down there, but yeah, it's not like around here. You don't need you need a hardtail, like you don't even need a front suspension down there, really. Up here, you want full suspension. Unless you're a dumbass and you want your back to hurt for the rest of your life. Because everything around here is rocks. Yeah, I believe the dump is the highest point in Miami is the dump. Yep, welcome to Florida. Big old flat sand dune. That's all it is. Florida's just a big old sand dune. It's all the runoff from the glaciers. Same with Long Island. Long Island's a big old sandbar. Anyway, so 3D printing. How's it going over there, Mr. 3D printer? Thanks, going. The support fell over, but then kind of went off and at an angle. It looks like it worked anyway, so I don't even think I actually needed the support. Not that you can see it because it's over there. You can't really see it because the frame's in the way, so get over it. It's getting sunny out. It was all cloudy and miserable out this morning. Now it's all sunny, but it's cold. Although it's 45. It was just outside. It felt wicked cold because there was a massive wind blowing. It's not just a breeze, it's windy out, which makes it feel cold. It's like wind. Wah. So what you all doing? Anyone want to jump in here and like hang out? Talk about something important besides my miserable life? You are more than welcome to come on in. How about LlamaBot? Nah, I thought about that. That's what this thing is. I already have a llama core. That's what the Core XY is. It's the llama core. And this was actually originally Glanton's from Fun King. I had him ship it up to me when he got frustrated with it. And pretty much replaced everything on it. There's not much left on it. The base frame, these 4 pieces of extrusion, and the actual bed are all that's left that I can think of. The board's been replaced. The screen's been replaced. Oh, the very upper cross piece. The 2 uprights are new because they're actual V-groove. The top crossbar of the tower is original. That's about it. Motors. Even the wiring has all been replaced now. I burned up the last piece of stock wiring, which is probably why I burned up. I was thinking about that. The X wires were the original wires. What is up, Mr. Paddock? Hop on in if you want. I just put a link up, which you should be able to scroll back and see. Yeah, no, I like Scrapbot because it's all the scraps left over from building that one and that one and this one over here that you can't see. And if I get this one running really good, I might just get rid of that one too and raffle it off or give it away or do something with it. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I keep wanting to get rid of it, and then I plug it in and use it, and I'm like, oh my God, this thing's awesome. I keep forgetting how awesome it is. It's just so tiny. It's only a 190 by 190 by 170, I think it is. We'll actually do 200, but that's really pushing the build plate. Fix a server. Oh. Are they not giving out water proper? They forget to give out a glass of water? Server, get it? Restaurant, server. That was sad. I'll admit it. It was sad. That was an attempt at a Brian Vines. Major fail. Coffee. More coffee. So, buttons. What can I print on that there thing, the way it's sitting right now? I got to do some rewiring on it. Well, not rewiring, but rerunning of the wires, because after it burned up, I just hodgepodged them back in there. The ones I had to replace. So they are not neatly run anymore. Of course, I ran everything so beautiful and somewhat neat. And it all burned up. The arrest, that's just because they're not going after them no more. They're still doing it. They're having a big like car theft thing going on around here now. Everyone's going to, you know, there's limited quantities of people traveling and whatever. So I guess people are going to like the grocery stores and the Walmarts and stuff and watching, if sitting in their car, and if you go out and don't lock your car, they like go in your car and steal your car. Just drive away with it. Act like it's theirs. Yeah, at least you're still working. Think of it positively. It's something to do. Although it is Sunday. Nobody really wants to work on Sunday. Yeah, I can see the domestic assault and the DUIs. Everyone's laughing about that up here too, because as of last Monday they shut a lot of stuff down, and as of this tomorrow, Connecticut shutting everything down but absolute necessities. Nothing can be open. Restaurants can stay open if they do takeout only. They're not allowed to have anyone sit. But they have this list of necessities, and like UPS drivers and all that kind of stuff. Everyone was surprised at, which really are a necessity in this kind of a state because it keeps people from going nuts and they can still get their mail. But one of them was the package stores. All the liquor stores are a necessity. Everyone's like, "Yay, liquor stores staying open!" Kept you up till 4 talking. How late did you guys stay up? I got off. I went downstairs. I don't remember what the hell I was doing, but I came back. I went right to bed. I was exhausted yesterday. I've been exhausted for like the last 3 days. Something's very, very wrong with me. Oh, I'm a lazy old bastard. That's what it is. You need to go outside and do stuff. I went outside for about 10 minutes today, and it's just too windy. Just cold enough out where if it's windy out, you feel miserable. Yeah, you don't have to do that no more. Yeah, we used to do that. We used to run to Rhode Island. Rhode Island's right over there. It's only like 20 minutes away to get to the Rhode Island border. We used to do it on Sundays and after 8. You don't have to do that no more. Package stores can stay open. Most of them still close at 8 or 9 anyways because the state's so used to it. The law's been in effect for like 3 years now. But they're open on Sundays again, and they're open later. I think 10 or 11 they're allowed to stay open till. And nobody does. I don't think there's a package store around here that stays open past 9 o'clock. And most of them open on Sunday till noon, if at all. Now, at a few of them, there's a like wine place right up the street here that I really like going to. If you like wine, it's really cool because he's got all kinds of fancy wines. He's got beer and stuff too, but it's mostly wines. Divine Wine Emporium. Anyway, he actually opens till noon on Sunday and started closing on Monday and Tuesday instead of the weekend this time of year. So I think he's closing on Wednesdays now too. I'm just opening Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And only a half day Sunday. Last I knew, he might have changed it again. But it is kind of a specialty, winey kind of place. Well, if you were down here on the shore, Rhode Island's a boatload closer. Go ahead. You got the link, or you need me to post it again? Here, I'll make it easy. I already know it's still in my clipboard. I use the iPad. I use it when I do the dual view. I actually use it for my overhead. I just strap it up there. Use it for the overhead. Works great. iPads work pretty good for StreamYards. What's funny is my phone is way older than my iPad, but my phone's camera is way better than my iPad's camera. It is the base model iPad, and this is kind of not a base model phone, even though it's an older version. It's an 8, which is weird. Yeah, you should be able to just click on that link when you cough it up on your iPad. And poof, you'll be here. You'll be in the green room. Well, you have to do the name thing and select the mic and all that crap. It's pretty easy. StreamYards is, I like it. It's simple. I'm not going to say it's the highest quality video streaming service in the world, but you know what? For streaming, it's plenty good enough. I like it. So today is going to be a lazy day. I'm going to be lazy the rest of the day because my back is freaking killing me now from having to twist and crap into the little dryer vent closet area. Pile of junk. Tired of junk. 800 boxes of freaking coat hangers that we don't need. Why do people buy crap they just don't need and just store it? I just don't get it. If you don't need it, don't buy it. Well, they might like this kind better than that. It's a freaking coat hanger. Who gives a crap? I don't get it. I need fancy coat hangers. No, you don't. You just don't. They just work. They go in the closet. You hang stuff on them. Nobody sees them but you. You don't really even see them. Yeah, I put the drivers on. I'm not in the mood to deal with it and plug in power and mount it and hook everything up and find some way to hook it all up, because I ain't hooking it up to this again. That's done. I'm not screwing with that any more than I have to. I want that to actually start running again. Yeah, the board's right here. All the drivers are on it. And I actually think I'm going to fire it up and test it. If I remember correctly, there was 2 of these. Wow, that thing smells like burnt board. I don't know if it's any good. There's no damage to the board that I can see. The drivers are on there. I only burned up 1. The other 4 are fine. One of them wasn't even plugged in because it only takes 4, and I got 5 with it. I'm only using a single extruder. Everything's on there. That's the one that kept screwing up, and it's all okay. But even that, you can see how that tower is like, where is it? Right there. It's not quite seated to the board, and you can't. It won't go all the way down. What's up, Robert? So, I don't know. There's something wrong with this board, but I think it'll work. I'll play with it a little. I may actually just plug it onto this printer, because that's got the SKR 1.3, so everything's exactly the same. I can literally just unbolt it, put this one in, plug everything into it, and be done. What's up, Viking? You know what's funny? That's a new one. For the first time ever, I just noticed the chat in StreamYards is actually faster than the chat off of YouTube. Because I've got the YouTube chat on pop-out over here, and the StreamYards is updating faster than the YouTube one, which it used to be the other way around, which is why I always did the YouTube pop-out. That's kind of new. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes some other day. Not going to happen today. I'm just not in the mood. What's up, Don? How is life over in Germany? You're in Germany, right? Considering you're the German 3D printing nerd. So you have to be in Germany. Yeah, it's never been faster. It's always lagging, like minutes behind. Not just like seconds, but minutes behind. Like a minute or 2 behind. And it's actually updating faster now. Because Joe Paddock just updated here, and there it is. And now I have 3D Viking and Don, a couple of things, and they just showed up over on the, so it's like 30 seconds behind now. The YouTube is behind StreamYard, which is unusual. That's a new thing. Oh, I can start streaming on Facebook at the same time, can't I? I gotta figure out how to do that. Not that I really give a crap about Facebook, but anyway, what happened to Sergio? I thought he was gonna jump in here. Did he jump in and I not see him in the green room? There he is. Add to stream.
I had to test out the. I'm trying to test out the.
I can barely hear you, dude.
And what happened was when I clicked on the on the link, it kept trying to open it up in Google, and so
On an
StreamYard said, "No,
iPad?
yeah, no, you have to use
Safari.
yeah, Safari. You can't use Google. It won't work."
No, Google Chrome doesn't, because people don't realize all of the other browsers on an iPad, the only browser that works on an iPad is Safari. All the other ones are just Safari rebranded, basically. That's what I understand. The basic
Yeah.
protocol is all just like they're all like I'm using Brave, which is Chromium. They're all Chrome now, except for Safari.
Yeah. Well, this works out real well because I can do some streaming when I'm installing the system now. Now that I got this working. Yeah, I can move around.
Make everyone sick to their stomachs. Yep, you can do that.
Yeah. Works good. No, this is nice. I like this. And I'm
Yeah,
watching
no,
on the computer.
that's a pretty cool setup.
That works out real well. No, I like that. Do some.
You can do it on your phone too.
Yeah, but the phone, I can't. I get too many calls on the phone. I'd have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do have to turn your mic up a little, I think. Was it just me, guys, or is he a little quiet?
Is it? All right, hold on a second.
You can go into the little control panel and turn it up.
Yeah.
You can actually do it right in StreamYards. Down at the bottom, there's a little cam mic button.
Yeah. Okay.
Click on that, and then there should be a volume. Is there a volume control in that, or do you got to do it to the systems? I can't remember.
It only lets me turn it on
No.
or off.
Yeah, it lets you select it or turn it on or off.
Yeah.
So you got to do it in the systems control panel-y thing there.
All right, hold on.
Joe says it's okay. Maybe it's just me. I got my TV pretty loud, though.
Testing 1, 2. 1.
I mean, it's clear enough. It just seems quiet to me, but that could just be me and my oldness.
This works out good. I like this. This is interesting.
Yeah.
I hadn't tested this before. Since I always have my iPad with me, because that's how I do my billing. I do all my billing electronically when I go to customers. I just came back from a service.
Yeah, see, Jimmy says your audio is low.
It is low, huh? Interesting. All right, let me. Well, I
go to the control panel, scroll down to audio, just turn the volume up. It's pretty easy. Where's my iPad? I could probably do it with you.
Let me see.
You shouldn't have to disconnect. Let's see. Settings, sounds, ringers and alert, tones. It should be right in the sounds. Phone's ringing. Call from out of area. Probably my brother, Mom. Answer the phone. What happened to you, dude? You disappeared.
No, I'm back. I'm back now.
Did you figure it out? You are now live. I just got a notification from YouTube that I'm live. Stupid.
No, I couldn't.
I mean, I guess we really can't bitch. You got. I mean, really can't bitch. YouTube and pretty much everyone on the internet must be freaking overlogging every server everywhere right now. I mean, the whole world is in lockdown and there's not much else to do. I know, like Microsoft, the Xbox stuff. Oh, look. You got to turn the audio off. You're getting feedback.
Just hold on.
Or you just mute the one mic. Like I just did. Anyway. I muted you. Try that again. I got no sound coming from you at all. And I've already unmuted you. So it's on your end.
Yeah, I had the mic off. You hear me now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Take me off on the other one. It's still up on the screen. There you go. I shut down the iPad. Is it loud enough?
Kick from studio. Yeah.
All right, let me turn down my volume here because...
I guess kick from studio. I don't want to ban from studio. Just kick them.
There we go.
You've been kicked.
Uh-oh. You kick somebody?
Yeah, you're a little iPad.
Oh. I'm pretty...
If you don't sign out and just disappear, it thinks you just had a bad connection and will let you back in.
Ah, okay.
It's the window there.
But that's interesting. That works pretty well.
Yeah, it works really well.
Huh.
I do it all the time. Like I said, I use it. I strap this thing up to this shelf right here. You can barely see. This whole backwards motion thing is annoying. That shelf. I strap this iPad to it facing down to do my overhead.
Oh.
I did the overhead working on the printers. I've only done it a couple times. Works really good.
Well, I've got this up here, which I've been testing for close-ups.
Yep.
And then I have
fancy one.
This thing, which connects. I have a microscope over here, which works pretty well too. That one I tested real nice.
Oh, I should send you that driver then.
It took me a little while. What driver?
The driver I burned up. I want to get a microscope on it and see all the bits and pieces that blew up on it.
This camera, this other camera actually works out pretty well. It was only like $110 on Amazon.
Only $110.
Well, and the nice thing about it is you can use it as a camcorder.
$29.95.
And it works out pretty nice. It works pretty well. I tested it in OBS, so
yeah,
I can't use it on StreamYards. I can't get StreamYards to connect to it. I tried.
StreamYards will connect to anything your server will connect to. If you make it default on your computer, StreamYards will see it.
Well, that's probably the only way. I don't want to make it my default.
But yeah.
That's
why I like the Macs better, because you just click make default and then you click unmake default whenever you want.
Huh.
That's simple.
I'll have to try that. Because
Do you got a smoke alarm beeping behind you?
No.
I can't have one here. I disconnected all of mine. I keep hearing like a smoke alarm beep.
No smoke alarm here going off. Don't.
Well, maybe it's just my printer over here.
I don't hear anything. It's got to be you. Oh, I can't see the chat. Wait a minute. Come on, chat. Let me get the chat up. There we go. What do you mean, Viking?
Have you tried OBS? Using OBS and assigning the mic through OBS or camera.
Now, I know some people use OBS and are able to stream through StreamYard. I got to figure out how that works.
You just tell StreamYards to use the OBS feed.
Yeah, but how do you do that? I got StreamYard up now, but I don't know. Let me see.
I don't know why you do it. I know a lot of people are doing it. So it makes no sense to me because it doesn't. I guess it gives you the ability to move cameras around and select cameras, but it's just OBS is just a resource hog on mine. So yeah, XSplit I hear is pretty good. Every time I try using it, my computer is just too old and slow. And
well, right now, since StreamYard is using my camera, my
yeah. See, I thought it was me too, there, Mike. I hear it too. And it ain't here because I had them all, and all my smoke alarms are disconnected right now. I'm waiting for new batteries to come in. I don't have enough batteries for them.
Now,
And there
now
goes.
there's a phone going off behind me, but I don't have any smoke alarm going off. Unless it's my printer going back and forth.
Maybe.
That one.
Sounded like a smoke alarm chirp.
That one down there.
Hmm.
Let me see. Let me get the light on it. Printing the Yoda.
They need to change that smoke alarm chirp. I hate it when it chirps and you can't tell where it is and which one it is and you can't find it. No. You got to wait 2 minutes for the next time for it to chirp.
You know what I hear now? I do hear a hum.
That could just be my printer going. Because it's almost done. It's got like, I don't know.
I do hear a hum. I need to find where that's coming from, but I don't hear a smoke alarm.
There you go. OBS needs a virtual cam plugin to work with it.
A virtual
XSplit.
Ah, okay. So I'll have to look into that. You know what? I do hear something, but it's not a smoke alarm. There is a hum coming from somewhere.
Yeah, this was a high-pitched chirp like a smoke alarm.
No, actually, I know where it's coming from. It's coming right through my speaker.
There you go. It just happened again.
Hold on a second. Oh, I know what it's picking up. I know what it's picking up. Hold on a second. Let me see. No? Huh.
It's done.
No, I know what you're hearing. You are hearing a chirp.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know why? Because my office door is open. Hold
on. This is very, very hot. Mm. Look, the little...
You don't hear the smoke alarm anymore, do you?
No. This part fell over.
XSplit.
Yeah, that's the new thing that everyone's using instead of OBS. I guess it's a little less of a memory hog or something. I don't know. None of them work well for me because my computer's too old and slow.
Let me look that up. What do you got? A slow computer? You need a faster computer?
I need a faster Macintosh computer. Yeah.
No, I have some extra Windows computer. If you're interested, I can send you a laptop or I can send you a desktop. What would you prefer?
I gave up on Windows a couple years ago. I used to use both, and I mean it. 6 of one, half dozen of the other nowadays.
I have a Mac, but that one I use. But I do have I have a program here where kids who can't afford computers, I give them either a laptop or a desktop, depending on how old they are, all the way up to high school grade kids.
Cool.
What I have several clients who own corporations, and every time they turn over their computers, they send them to me. So I clean them up and I give them to these kids. And right now I have like 3 desktops and about 4 laptops.
Yeah, a company in town did that this week for the schools. They, I don't know, some probably don't know this town, but this town is you're either really, really rich or you're really, really poor. There's like multi-millionaires in this town, and there's people like me, and there's no in between. But anyways, some big corporate guy, they bought all new laptops for the corporation, a couple hundred of them, I guess, for the corporation. Because of this, they want all their employees to have nice new ones. And they're taking the old ones and they donated them to the school for anyone that can't afford a laptop, where the schools are all closed and they're all doing the laptop education. So he donated, I don't know, like 200 or 300 laptops to the school.
Wow.
I mean, they're very basic, but they get them online, they'll get them online and they can get their classes and do their work. And
never let the machines win. How expensive is XSplit?
Well, I guess it's free, and you could pay for it if you want.
Oh, one of those.
Last I heard.
Better than XSplit.
I should be able to use the SD card now. Not that I ever use the SD card.
Didn't you already print one of those?
Yeah, there's one sitting on it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't make the SD card slot deep enough, so the SD card's way down here on the card.
I got you.
I can't get it in there. But I really don't use the SD card, but I like having the access to it because I have on occasion. Uh-oh.
OBS virtual cam. Okay, I'm going to look into that. Thank you, 3D&D Maker. I'll look into that.
Okay, there's black crap. Which means I got a leak. But I don't see anything leaking. Oh, yeah, there's a puddle of plastic on top. Must now to tighten the nozzle up. Oh, when did I untighten it? Oh. Didn't think of that. Crap. I went to print and I didn't have everything off the old. I took a print off like 2 days ago. I haven't printed anything in like 2 or 3 days. Took a print off and some of the supports had stayed on. And I just went and hit print this morning to print the first one of these. And it kind of hit the old support stuck to the bed. And knocked them off, but made a mess of the print. So I restarted. I have a feeling it bent the nozzle over something. So now I got to fix that too. Yay. But that's all right. This is fine for now. And what did I do with that little thing? Let's put that on right now. Why not? Right? Right. The wrong side thing. This side. I'm still hearing that damn chirp.
The only thing about virtual cam on OBS is it's only got a 2 out of 5 stars on the rating, user rating. But I'll try it.
Yeah. Them stars I take with a grain of salt.
Yeah, some people just, we'll see.
Well, the thing is one, more people bitch, post when there's something wrong than they do when there's something good. No, but seriously, I do the same thing. I don't post all the time about how great something is. I post all the time when I have a problem. You know what I mean? Everybody does. That's normal human nature. So you always have to take that with a grain of salt with the, who it's working for and who it's not.
We just had a woman in her 40s pass away this morning from coronavirus here in Montgomery County.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Hopefully all this stuff lines up proper.
They got the National Guard here at the stadium, all sitting over there waiting.
Yeah, we got them all over the place here too.
Is that right? They've been activated?
Oh yeah, because we're in complete shutdown, necessity only.
Yeah. So
as of Monday,
there.
We're actually allowed to move around today and tomorrow and prep for it. But as of Monday, the state's in complete shutdown.
The Metro bus system,
anywhere unless you need to.
The Metro bus system, most of their routes stopped running yesterday at 5 p.m. And the trains are down to 30 minutes. So, yeah, everything is shutting down slowly but surely. And now, did you hear the 7-Elevens are closing at midnight and reopening at 6 a.m.?
Well, that's not a big deal.
Yeah, well, a lot of people that either do have to work and stuff, that's where they usually go and get their coffee at that time, 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I think they'll get over that. Although most of the people doing that are like nurses and stuff that might actually want that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to install this OBS virtual cam and see how it works. Download now.
Download now. I need to find black screws. I got black screws somewhere. I should be using black screws, not chrome screws. Everything's black on this.
Why am I getting a warning that it's suspicious?
Because it is.
Antivirus.
Everything's suspicious these days.
Hey, red light.
What's up, red light? Need to
Is there a
uninstall
specific website I should be downloading this from?
I always try and download it direct from the people. I hate those sub sites that try and get you to download from them. Let me see. I bought some black M3s, I think. What a mess I got here. I got to clean all my crap up. Because I got a lot of freaking messy crap here. Messy, messy, messy. Is this long enough? It may not be. I don't think it's quite long enough, but it's close. I'm gonna might have to take a chance and try it. Wrong screw. Wrong size.
Jimmy says tomorrow's Monday.
Yes, it is. Oh.
Okay.
I just Chris Riley'd a nut. Yeah.
What, finished putting together his BOM?
Ooh, that might be long enough.
Yeah, he's currently working on that.
Wait, don't belong in there. It's long enough.
All right, well, I'm going to get this installed and
See if this is long enough without
stay
squishing.
with it.
Can I get that on there? Sure I can. Well, maybe not. Ooh, that's like perfect. I like that. And it's black to match the black and orange theme of the whole printer. I wish I could get black like pulleys and stuff. There goes another nut. These can go right there.
I'll be back in a minute. I got to go and check something downstairs. My daughters are supposed to arrive any minute. Be right back.
Uh-oh, aren't you supposed to be social distancing? Aha, that's why that's not there, because it's not lined up. The little patty thing is not properly lined up. Oh, let me guess, I didn't catch it over here. That's why that collapsed. Yep. So I do need a longer screw. That's why it fit, because it squished the board. I have a feeling that shouldn't fit proper like that.
I'm back.
That was quick.
They're not here yet.
Okay, then. That might be a little difficult to line up, but I'll make it work one way or another.
Were you changing that that cover for the screen?
Yeah. Yeah, those will work. Yes, I am. The little faceplate. Hopefully everything lines up. Looks like it does.
Chris Gelato wants to see some smoke.
Not today. All right. I'm going to do this. I didn't want to unplug it, but it's really not a big deal because it's only 2 little buttons. And I want to be over here where I can see what the hell I'm doing. Because this is getting obnoxious trying to do it over on the printer, and I'm dropping parts and wah, wah, wah. And I'm hearing that smoke detector beep again.
No, not here. I closed the door. This microphone would have to be super sensitive.
It probably is. If I go like this. I'm still hearing it.
Now, I think what you're hearing is the printer.
It might be, but it definitely has that tone of a smoke detector.
Well, like a chirp?
Yeah.
I don't hear it.
I do.
I'm going to mute the mic for a few minutes. Let me know if you still hear it.
I mean, it may just be your printer. You know. You know. Come on. I had this thing in here already. Why is it fighting me now? Hey now. And of course that little patty thing moved around. All right, that's obnoxious. Why did they have to make this thing so you have to add a pad that you can't hold into place? Or else you squish 2 boards. There's 2 boards there. And I've got a little piece in between to keep it so when I tighten the screw up, it doesn't squish it. But it won't stay in place. Probably set this thing. You know what? I'm going to open this up too.
Did you hear it while the mic was off?
Nope.
No? It's got to be the printer then. But I don't hear. All I hear is the bed moving back and forth. I don't hear anything high pitch. But then again, they say when you get older and older, you don't hear the high pitches anymore.
Yeah, I wish I had that problem. The one thing that I haven't really lost is my hearing. And it's not great, but it's actually gotten worse in the sense that it's oversensitive. I have lost some hearing. I don't hear certain tones anymore. That I do know because I just had my hearing checked a couple years ago. But I've gotten more sensitive to certain tones.
Yeah.
And I can't stand, like, when somebody plays the TV really loud. It drives me absolutely batty.
Well, my sense of smell is what's really good. I could walk into somebody's house and I know that they have a gas leak before they know it. They don't even notice it. And I can go right downstairs and find that gas leak and, yep, right away. I can tell even the smallest leak. I can tell.
What is this thing binding on? There's nothing to bind on.
What? Hold on a second. I think they just got here. Be right back.
Oh, I know what it's hitting. It's hitting the stupid speaker. That's what it is. The speaker's taller and everything. I got to do this again. Damn it.
Hey, I'm going to leave you for a few, Tom. They just got here.
All right.
See you later. See you later, guys.
See yous. Ah, boy, it hits the little stupid speaker. The speaker sticks up too high. What a bummer. I guess I could just cut out the speaker hole. I made a little speaker hole. Little grate. Or I could just figure out how much it's sticking up and put a stack of washers in there. Or 3D print some washers. Because it's still in a usable position. The screen bezel is actually about flush with this. The machine is winning. The machine always wins with me. Haven't you figured that out yet? So, new plan. Let me think. How would I accomplish that? I really don't want to cut out a hole for the speaker to stick out through. I just think that looks like crap. So if that's bottoming out, ow, and I want it flush, all I need to do is make a washer 5 millimeters thick. And that'll flush this up. And that means everything will be flushed up. So if I do 4 washers, 5 millimeters thick, it'll all work. Right? Right. Then I don't have to redo that whole stupid thing over again. How's that sound for? Yeah. In my head? Yeah. Well, there's that too, but machines always win with me. I just keep on fighting anyway. Until they give up on me and say, screw it, let them have it. Because I'm a stubborn old bastard. All right, on that note, I'm probably going to kill it. Because it's almost 12:30. And my mother will be screaming for lunch pretty soon. Be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So, yep, you got to see me fail once again. I just got to print some 5 millimeter washers is all. Is all. And the speaker will be right up against the plastic, but that's all right. Now if I go 6 millimeters, that'll put it right about there. Key it back 1 millimeter, which wouldn't be bad either, except for I don't think I could use the, yeah, maybe I can. I don't know if that'll be sunk in there too far or not. I can make a new knob. So I'm off. It's been fun. It's been real. Been real fun. How did this one fit? Oh, I just had it loose in there. That's right. What can you do? All right. It's been fun. I'm going to kill it and go make lunch. It's like 20 after 12 here. So see you guys all later. I'm sure someone will be streaming later tonight because what else is there to do? I don't know. Was Glenn going to stream this week and today in the old Fun in the Country basement lineup? I know he was talking about it, but then I've been hitting him up for something else, and he says he's really, really busy. I gotta sneeze. So, I don't know if he's streaming today or not. So maybe he won't. Maybe I'll come back on later if no one else is. Anyway, I gotta go deal with lunch and mom and everything. So, see ya.